They encourage Muslims to seek forgiveness and turn to Allah in sincere repentance, fostering spiritual renewal and moral rectitude. Al-Basir, the all-seeing, and As-Sami, the all-hearing, emphasize Allah's omnipresence and awareness. These names remind believers that Allah is fully aware of their actions, thoughts, and intentions. They promote mindfulness and accountability, encouraging Muslims to lead lives of honesty and integrity, knowing that Allah is always watching and listening. The name Al-Adl, the Just, underscores Allah's commitment to justice. It signifies that Allah's judgments are fair and equitable, ensuring that everyone receives their due. This name inspires Muslims to uphold justice in their personal and social interactions, striving to emulate divine justice in their dealings with others. Al-Razzaq, the provider, highlights Allah's role in sustaining and providing for His creation. This name reassures believers that Allah is the source of all sustenance and provision, encouraging them to rely on Him for their needs. It also fosters a sense of gratitude and contentment, reminding Muslims to appreciate the blessings they receive and to share them with others. The name Al-Hafiz, the Preserver, reflects Allah's protection and preservation of His creation. It emphasizes that Allah safeguards the universe and maintains its order. This name provides a sense of security and reassurance for believers, knowing that they are under Allah's protection and care. Al-Mujib, the Responsive, signifies Allah's responsiveness to the prayers and supplications of His servants. It highlights that Allah listens to and answers the calls of those who seek His help. This name encourages Muslims to engage in sincere prayer and supplication, confident that Allah is attentive to their needs and concerns. The name Al-Wadud, the Loving, reflects Allah's love for His creation. It signifies that Allah's love is unconditional and encompasses all beings. This name fosters a sense of warmth and closeness to Allah, encouraging believers to reciprocate this love through devotion and obedience. Allah's attribute of peace is captured in the name As-Salam, the source of peace. This name highlights that Allah is the source of all peace and tranquility. It inspires believers to seek inner peace through their relationship with Allah and to promote peace and harmony in their interactions with others. Al-Mu'min, the giver of security, reflects Allah's role in granting security and faith. This name reassures believers that Allah provides protection and instills faith in their hearts. It encourages Muslims to place their trust in Allah, knowing that He is their ultimate protector and source of strength. The name Al-Muhaymin, the Guardian, emphasizes Allah's oversight and guardianship. It signifies that Allah is the guardian of all things, ensuring their well-being and order. This name promotes a sense of trust and reliance on Allah, knowing that He is always watching over and safeguarding His creation. Allah's attribute of greatness is captured in the name Al-Mutakabir, the Supreme. This name highlights Allah's grandeur and majesty, affirming that He is above all creation. It inspires a sense of humility and reverence in believers, reminding them of their place in the universe and the greatness of their Creator. The name Al-Wakil, the Trustee, signifies Allah's role as the ultimate trustee and disposer of affairs. It emphasizes that Allah is the one who manages and takes care of everything. This name encourages Muslims to place their trust in Allah, relying on Him to handle their affairs and provide for their needs. Al-Qadir, the Omnipotent, and Al-Muqtadir, the Powerful, highlight Allah's absolute power and control over all things. These names affirm that Allah has the power to do anything and everything. They inspire believers to have confidence in Allah's ability to help and support them in all situations. The name Al-Al, the First, signifies that Allah is the beginning of everything, while Al-Akhir, the Last, emphasizes that He is the end. These names highlight Allah's eternal nature, affirming that He is beyond time and space. They encourage believers to reflect on the transient nature of worldly life and focus on their relationship with the eternal Creator. Azizahi, the manifest, and Al-Batin, the hidden, reflect Allah's presence in both the visible and invisible realms. These names emphasize that Allah is apparent in His creation while also being beyond human perception. They inspire a sense of wonder and contemplation in believers, encouraging them to seek a deeper understanding of Allah's presence in their lives. The name Al-Wali, the protector, highlights Allah's role as the guardian and friend of believers. It signifies that Allah provides support and protection to those who are devoted to Him. This name fosters a sense of security and closeness to Allah, encouraging believers to seek His protection and guidance. Al-Muta'ali, the exalted, reflects Allah's elevated status above all creation. This name emphasizes Allah's transcendence and supreme position. It inspires a sense of awe and reverence in believers, reminding them of the greatness and majesty of Allah. The name Al-Bar, the source of all goodness, signifies Allah's kindness and benevolence. It highlights that Allah is the source of all goodness and blessings. This name encourages believers to seek Allah's goodness in their lives and to emulate His kindness and generosity in their interactions with others. At-Tawwab, the acceptor of repentance, underscores Allah's willingness to accept repentance and forgive sins. It signifies that no matter how many times a believer errs, Allah is always ready to accept their repentance. This name provides hope and reassurance, encouraging Muslims to continually seek Allah's forgiveness and strive for moral improvement. The name Al-Muntaqim, the Avenger, reflects Allah's justice and retribution. It signifies that Allah will exact justice on those who commit wrongdoing. This name serves as a reminder of the consequences of unjust actions and encourages believers to uphold justice and righteousness in their lives. Al-Afu, the Pardoner, highlights Allah's ability to pardon and erase sins. It signifies that Allah can completely forgive and overlook the faults of His servants. This name provides comfort and hope, encouraging believers to seek Allah's pardon and to forgive others as well. The name Arruf, the Kind, reflects Allah's gentleness and kindness. It signifies that Allah is gentle with His creation and treats them with utmost kindness. This name inspires believers to adopt gentleness and kindness in their behavior, emulating Allah's attribute in their interactions with others. In conclusion, the 99 names of Allah provide a comprehensive understanding of the divine attributes, helping believers to grasp the vastness and complexity of Allah's nature. These names are not only a theological concept, but also serve as a guide for personal conduct and spiritual growth. By invoking these names, Muslims seek to develop a deeper connection with Allah, striving to embody His attributes in their lives and actions. The names reflect the balance between Allah's majesty and mercy, justice and compassion, power and wisdom, encouraging a holistic approach to faith and worship. Through the understanding and invocation of these names, believers can enhance their spiritual journey, seeking closeness to Allah and aligning their lives with His divine attributes. Islamic teachings on the creation of the universe provide a profound perspective on the origins and purpose of existence. According to the Quran, Allah is the sole creator of the heavens and the earth and everything within them. This belief forms a fundamental part of Islamic theology, emphasizing that the universe is a deliberate and purposeful creation by a singular all-powerful deity. The Quranic narrative of creation begins with the declaration that Allah created the heavens and the earth in 6 days. Then do they not look at the camels, how they are created, and at the sky, how it is raised, and at the mountains, how they are erected, and at the earth, how it is spread out. These verses serve as a powerful call to reflection. They encourage believers to observe the natural world, not as mere spectators, but as thoughtful participants seeking to understand the signs of their Creator. The camel, the sky, the mountains, and the earth, all are marvels of design that point to divine intelligence and craftsmanship. The Quran thus presents the universe as a vast, open book filled with ayat, signs, each one a message from Allah calling humanity to recognize, worship, and submit to Him. The purpose of these signs is not just to awe the observer, but to stir their conscience and awaken their spiritual faculties. Through reflection upon creation, humans are led to deeper awareness of their Creator's wisdom, mercy, and power. Moreover, this reflection is meant to guide ethical behavior. The intricate balance and interdependence in the universe are mirrored in the moral responsibilities entrusted to humans. Just as the stars, oceans, and animals follow divine order, humans too are urged to live in harmony with divine commandments. This includes justice, compassion, humility, and stewardship. In summary, the Quran presents a comprehensive and awe-inspiring vision of creation. Allah, in His infinite wisdom and power, created the heavens and the earth and everything within them, with deliberate purpose and meticulous order. The stages of creation, from the cosmic origins of the universe to the formation of stars, planets, and life on Earth, reveal both grandeur and intentionality. Human beings, fashioned from clay and infused with spirit, hold a special role as Khalifa, stewards of the earth. This position comes with both honor and responsibility. The universe is not a random accident or a chaotic assembly of matter. It is a manifestation of divine will, order, and beauty. Every part of it, from the orbit of the planets to the anatomy of a camel, reflects Allah's presence and invites belief. Ultimately, the Quranic perspective on creation invites not only scientific curiosity, but spiritual humility. It challenges humanity to see beyond the material and to recognize the moral and metaphysical implications of existence. It asks, will they not reflect? Will they not believe? And will they not act in accordance with the wisdom embedded in the universe around them? Through this lens, creation is not merely a backdrop to human life. It is a living, breathing signpost pointing directly to Allah, the Creator, the Sustainer, the wise, and the just. And at the mountains, how they are erected, and at the earth, how it is spread out. These questions are not merely rhetorical, they are invitations. Invitations to think, to feel, to awaken. They urge the human soul to step beyond the surface of existence and peer into the depths of meaning. They remind us that everything we see is not random, but crafted with intention, purpose, and precision. In contemplating creation, we come to realize that we, too, are part of this vast, interconnected design. Just as the stars follow their orbits and the trees yield their fruit in season, so are we meant to live in accordance with a higher order, an order rooted in wisdom, justice, and mercy. But the Quran does not stop at wonder. It calls us to action. It challenges us to live with awareness of the Creator, to uphold the balance He has set, and to carry out our role as caretakers of this world. It is not enough to see the signs. We must respond to them with gratitude, humility, and responsibility. And so, the story of creation in the Quran is not just about the past. It is about the present and future. It is a story that continues through every sunrise, every breath, every choice we make. It is a story that reminds us, you are not created in vain. You are created with purpose. As the heavens expand and the stars shine and the earth continues to turn, the final message echoes gently but firmly across time. Return to your Creator, know Him through His signs, and walk the earth with faith, humility, and love, for that is why you are here.